You guys have been wonderful. You've been a fantastic helper. Thank you very much, Quinn. I appreciate it.
Handkerchief high into the air. Now this mystery, this remarkable mystery, involves a handkerchief and a rope. If you could, I'm going to have you tie the handkerchief around the rope. So pass it around the back. Yep, and if you could tie the ends together. And we're going to pass the ends of the handkerchief between the ropes. And I'll have you tie them together 2 more times. Not too tightly. One more time. Thank you. That is perfect. You can see the handkerchief completely surrounds the rope. Candace, on the count of 3, I'm going to have you pull on the handkerchief. Yes. So everyone count with us. 1, 2, 3. Candace, you did it! Around.
Okay. I'm trying to get an image on this person now. Don't change your mind. Don't. I can make myself look like a fool up here. I don't need help. Okay? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna write it down nice and big here. So I'm gonna use my tablet, and let's see here. So we're looking at. Okay. Is this a man or a woman? Because it's an unusual name that I'm getting. It is a man. Okay. It's an unusual name. I haven't heard this name before, but nice and loud. Go on and tell everybody your name you're thinking, please. Dan? For some reason I was seeing dark.
My teacher was at the front of the classroom with 3 ropes similar to these, teaching the class about lengths. Now, my teacher asked the class, including myself, if the ropes that she was holding were all the same length or all different lengths. I raised my hand proudly, and do you know what I said? I said they're all the same length. My teacher replied to see me after class. So when the school day was done, I went to see my teacher in her office. She handed me the 3 ropes, and she said, "Kahlan, why don't you show me why you think they are all the same length?" So I said, "Okay, all I need to do is take the 3 in my hands, and one at a time take the ends up to the top, just like so. First the short, then the medium, and then the long. And then all I need to do is snap my fingers, and they are all the same length." You don't believe me, do you? Just like that, 3 ropes, all the same length. I have 1. I also have 2. And I also have 3 ropes, all the same length.
Oh, good. Perfect. Good, okay, there you go. Now you go down the stairs. I'll need another one. Let me get another one here. Hold out your hand. Okay, I'm going to make it invisible. There you go. Okay, you just go down the stairs. I need another one. Here we go. Hold out your hand. There you go. Got it up here. You know what? I'll use this one. And I'll take this one to put it in your hand. Okay? Look, there you go. Thank you. That's your key. There you go. Hold up your hand. There you go. Look, here's the key. Okay, hold on. There you go. Perfect. That's your key. There you go. There you go. That's your key. Okay? Oh, perfect. There you go. All right. Well, okay, there you go. That's your key. Okay? Look, there you go. You got it. Okay. Hold your hand. How do I make it invisible? Uninvisible. That's a good question. He asked me how you make it uninvisible. And actually my spells don't last forever. Sometimes, like the tooth fairy, when it's in that little jar, sometimes after a week, a month or 2, it becomes visible again, just like the tooth fairy. Okay? Did you give one? Okay, let me give you this. There you go. Okay? There you go. Perfect. We'll put one in there. You got it? Okay, you hold up your hand. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. I do that again one of them in the fall. I mean, more of them disappeared in the world. Now, I don't recall that one. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. I do that again one of them in the fall. I mean, more of them disappeared in the world.
Should I cut the rope again? Yeah, let's cut the rope again. This is crazy. Eight pieces of rope. 8 minus 1 equals 7. 7 minus 1 equals 6. 6 minus 1 equals. This rope is incredible. Thank you. A really big round of applause for Banana Muffin.
Have you inspect the shackles just to make sure they look legitimate. And I give you a couple padlocks to look at. There's one of them. Oh, the other one's on there already. Where's the other padlock? Here's the other padlock. Now I bought these padlocks at my favorite magic store called Menards. because they share the same key. If for some reason, you can try the keys. If for some reason I lose a key, I got another key. I don't have to go to the padlock to get me out. Right? They lock and open up. You try them both. In fact, we'll switch and let you take a look at this on yours. You can examine this. I am going to have you wear one around your neck, and you can wear the other one because it's very important that I don't use the keys. At least I have to have one left. Look good? You probably got a set of these at home. I'm going to take off my watch here. Here's the plan. And we can start with here. Have you got a padlock? You got two of them. I need to have you padlock me in like this, and I have found that if you go down to the second link in each one, near the end, is as tight as I'm going to be able to get it. Nice and tight, right? I think he's got some of those little things in front of it. You're going to take these back? There we go. I do this more than you do.
Oh my God.
That's why I take it back. You don't have these at home. Second one on the boat. You know, the trouble is if these links are turned or kinked, it's even tighter. Oh my God, that's tight. Okay, it looks like my hands are pretty good, pretty tight. I can't move. Now, when Houdini did this, he would sometimes take a lockpick and keep it in his lower lip. And that way he could work with his lockpick over here and get it out. And they discovered that when he was going from police station to police station as part of his routine. So they inspected his mouth to make sure he had no lockpicks. So his wife would put the lockpick in her mouth and she'd give him one last kiss for good luck. No? I guess I'm not getting that from these guys. I have to do it old school. In here I have a bag. You can pull it out. 2 seconds. This will turn out in place. And the reason I'm going to go in the bag for this is because I have to dislocate my hands. It's gross. And I don't want the first row here to get all grossed out of me dislocating stuff, right? So I need to have you put that down in there. And I'll have you grab one side, and I'll grab the other side, and I'll climb in. Okay, I might have to step up a little bit so we get this up down to the bottom. Did you see any lock picks in here? Any bolt cutters? Any kind of metal thing at all? Not a thing? Okay, now make sure you guys face the audience because you know this is a show. And you were a part of the show. I'll see if I can get out. Keep holding it up. Okay, drop it a little bit. Okay, it didn't happen yet. It didn't work. Double check, am I still tight? My hand turning a little blue. Looks good. Darn. Okay, try it again. This time, I don't know what to tell you. Got a little lower finger, a little lower down here. Oh, maybe I can do something. I don't know. This is not working the way I want it to. Okay, you can drop the bag down a little bit. All the way down, all the way down. I think I'm halfway there. Am I still tight? Can you see as tight as I can be? Okay, well, let's try this again. I don't know. Here, put your end a little higher. No, I didn't get out. Double check, am I tight? Looks pretty tight. I'm tight on your side? Huh. Why that is, move your end a little higher. Oh, somebody's thinking fake here. Let's do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.